What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Leo sun sign friends. If you were born between the dates of July 23rd and August 22nd, then you are a Leo sun sign, and this video is for you. Spring is in the air, spring is upon us, and oh, I love this time of year. It means summer's coming. Okay, so, you know, I wanted to take a look at the energies coming up for this month of April, for basically the first month of spring. So that's what this spread is going to do. We're going to take a look at the month of April and figure out how to make it the best month we possibly can. Today I'm going to be using the Anna K Tarot, and I've already shuffled the deck, so all I have to do is cut it. So if you would, give me a moment to center myself, cut the deck, and deal the cards out. Alright, and we're going to also ask the Earth Magic Oracle what message it has for Leo sun signs in the month of April. And we'll take a look at that card at the end. And before we get into it, I just want to state that this is a general overall reading for all Leos, which is a 12th of the population, so not everything is going to resonate with everyone. I encourage you to listen to my words, look at the images, and figure out what the meanings are for you, and that's how you're going to get the most out of this reading. But let's get into it, okay? We'll look at these cards individually. I'm seeing a lot of cups. No, just a couple. Oh yeah, we'll see what it means. Okay. This card here represents the energies of last month, so the energies of March. And we've got the Seven of Swords. And it seems, Leo friends, that March may have been kind of a tough month for some of you. You know, this is a card of deception, deceit, lying, cheating, manipulating, all the things. And, you know, since this is a general reading, I can't say specifically if this is something that, you know, someone else that did this to you, or if you were the one manipulating and lying and cheating. I'm getting the feeling that it was both, that there was some lying, cheating, manipulating in your corner of the ring and also in your opponent's corner. You know what I mean? That's a metaphor. But so yeah, it seems like March was not a happy time. Well, I mean, it could be happy if you like that sort of thing, but most people don't, and most people kind of shy away from that sort of thing. So, I don't know what caused it in March, but I am feeling some negative energy, especially concerning the ego mind, and the ego mind being subversive, right? Being manipulative. And maybe even like telling you things that aren't true, so that it could get you to do things that your heart doesn't want you to do. The ego mind is shady, okay, sometimes. So March didn't seem like the most productive month, but let's move on to here. This card represents the present energies, and we've got the Nine of Cups, and it seems like you're shedding that negative energy from March. And you know, the Nine of Cups is, look at the merriment and the joy here. This is the card of, you know, being pretty appreciative of all that you have, and almost turning a new leaf. You know, putting these two cards next to each other, they're like polar opposites. So I feel as though that energy from March is over now, and I think you're feeling a lot happier. And you're feeling like it's time for a celebration now that that energy is gone of the Seven of Swords. Now it's time to celebrate and enjoy life and enjoy the people in your life, and start afresh or anew or whatever you want to do. So I'm getting positive vibes at the current time. And let's take a look here. This card represents the energies of next month, so the energies of April. And we've got the Ten of Cups. So we're transitioning from the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups. Nine of Cups being, you know, everything's great. I have almost everything I need. I'm going to be happy. To the Ten of Cups being, I am perfectly at bliss. And wow, what a great card to come up in April, especially after a tough March. And so I'm getting such good vibes from April. You guys are going to be feeling so happy. You're going to be feeling alive, emotionally fulfilled, and you're going to be wanting to go out there and mingle and do fun things. So April is going to be a very bright month compared to March, that's for sure. And I think there's going to be a lot of happiness, and not to say that there won't be challenges, but this is the overall pervading energy. So a very happy type energy going on in the month of April. So look forward to that. Cool. All right, this card here represents what to hold on to in the month of April. We've got the World card. To me, this card is saying, when a cycle ends, a cycle ends. Let the cycle end. You know, life is full of natural cycles. Things start, they progress, and then they end. And that's just the way things are. But a lot of times we'll get attached to a particular cycle, and we don't want it to end. And when it does end naturally, we hold on to it for a little bit too long. And it's gone, but we still, act as if it hasn't left us. So I think the message from this card is that when you feel things have ended, let them be this month in April. I think that's going to help you to move into this Ten of Cups energy, to move into this happiness phase, is to let bygones be bygones, let things that have obviously come to a natural conclusion rest. Let them be, and just get ready for the new cycle rather than clinging on to a past cycle that's naturally concluded. Make sense? As always, if you need clarification on anything, write that in the comment section below. All right, this card here represents the biggest hurdle or biggest obstacle you're likely to face in the month of April. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. I think the biggest obstacle here is taking care of yourself. I see a lot of emotional happiness, but I'm not seeing a lot of pentacle attention. What I mean by that is, maybe your diet might slip this month, or you're not going to get enough exercise, or you're not going to get enough me alone time. You're not going to do enough, shadow work to heal. Just not enough focus on the self is kind of what I'm getting from this. So definitely in the month of April, focus on your well-being, focus on your health, not just your physical, but your emotional and spiritual as well. And don't neglect yourself. And this is not like a huge obstacle or anything. It's not a huge hurdle, but it's something that should be wary of in April. Is that you should also think about yourself. I know, like, when you feel happy, Leos, you want to just spend a lot of time with other people, but that can lead to forgetting about you. You know what I mean? So that's the hurdle for the month of April, is remembering to take care of yourself. This card here represents what to let go of in the month of April. We've got the Ace of Swords. It seems like the ego has some new ideas or some new thoughts about things. And, it seems like we're coming to a new phase here, Leo friends. And I think the last thing we need is to allow the ego to take control of this new phase. To allow the ego to say, all right, we've ended a phase, whatever it may be. It's going to be different for all of you. And it's time to start a new one, and the ego is going to say, okay, you got to think this, and this about it. These are the negative things that are going to occur because of this phase. These are the negative ways to view this phase, and that's going to be the ego mind. And I think what this card is saying is, shut up, ego mind, all right? We got a new phase here. We got a lot of emotional energy surrounding it. Let's allow the emotions to kind of be in the driver's seat this time, okay? Let's let our emotions dictate how we feel about this new phase, not our thoughts, not our ego thoughts. Because, the ego 90% of the time is going to say something negative, fear-based, right? And it's a survival mechanism, and it does it so that there's not as much pain. But emotions are truly guiding you. They're showing you what you want and what you don't want. And if you allow your emotions to guide you through this new phase, I think you're going to be a lot better off than if you let the ego be in the driver's seats, because that guy's he's reckless. Okay, life doesn't come with airbags. Okay, that's enough. All right, let's move on over here. This card represents the energy of the people around you in the month of April. And I just want to say that, of course, there's individuals in your life, and they're going to have individual type energies, but this card is representative of everyone in your life as a whole. So we've got the Nine of Rods. It seems like a lot of people in your life in the month of April are going to be a little bit closed off to you, a little bit defensive, a little bit like confrontational even. And it's not because of you. It's because of them, and it's where they're coming from. I think a lot of people are just going to be very busy in April, and they're going to be kind of stressed out, and maybe a lot of them might try to take it out on you because you're the nearest person to them. So don't take it personally if people are combative or kind of distant from you, because they're going through their own struggles. You don't know what they are, and just accept it and allow them to be them. They'll come around, they'll change once their stress goes away or whatever it is that's causing them some friction or whatever. So if you need to be alone, I think that's a good thing, because like I said, we need to work on you a little bit this month. So that's not a bad thing. If people in your life are kind of pushing you away, that's a great opportunity for you to work on some self-healing. Okay. All right, the last card here represents the biggest lesson Leo sun signs are likely to learn in the month of April, and we have Two of Swords. I'm getting a reluctance to do the shadow work, a reluctance to self-heal. And in this society, we're taught that healing comes from without. Healing comes from other people. If you're sick, go to the doctor. If you're emotionally disturbed, go to a psychiatrist. Other people will heal. But the message and the lesson here in the month of April is that you have to do your own healing. No doctor or psychiatrist can truly heal you. They can mask your symptoms. They can help you hide from them. But that's a kind of harsh. A good doctor, a good psychiatrist can direct you towards self-healing. So I'm not trying to admonish the whole practice, but in the end, it is you who has to heal yourself. You are creating these obstacles and issues in your life, and if you're fed up with them, then you have to change something in your emotional body that is causing them. So that means self-healing. That means doing shadow work. And I think that's going to be the lesson for this month is, healing is not going to come from other sources. Healing comes from within you, and you can't run away from that. You can't shy away. You can't be scared. You have to face your demons. You have to look at your shadow. And in doing that, you will bring healing to you, because it just shows, you're taking responsibility for your own life, basically. So that's the lesson in April. That's a deep one. Okay. All right, Leo friends. So now that we've seen all the cards, let's take a gander at what they mean as a whole here. Like I said, March seemed like a tough time for a lot of you, and it's full of cheating and manipulating, and yucks, no good. But we're moving to such positivity now. We got the 9 and the 10 of Cups. I mean, these two cards together show a progression towards bliss. Basically, you're headed towards bliss in April. So that's just such a positive thing. I feel great about it, Leo, since March seemed like kind of a trying time. So you're doing good on that front. Hold on to the idea that things come and go, okay? I'm sorry to say, but we get attached to these phases or cycles, and we don't want to let them go. And this card is suggesting, okay, things do come to an end. Accept it, and don't just accept it, embrace it, because whenever something comes to an end, that's the universe's way of saying, I'm going to bring something better, basically. And always, when something ends, something new and better takes its place. So look at it in that positive light, and it will be a positive experience. Don't forget to focus on the self. Self-healing is going to be important this month. You're coming off a tough March, and you're going to have to heal some of that negative energy that you're carrying with you as a result. The only way you're going to do that is through shadow work, through meditation, through looking at the self and shedding that negative energy on an energetic level. It's no good to just take a pill, because that's not going to work. It's no good to just hang out with other people, because, it'll help, but that's not going to truly heal you. As far as what to let go of, don't let the ego mind take control this month. It's like you're starting anew. It's like you're starting fresh. And when you get a fresh start like this, it's best to kind of minimize the ego mind so it can't destroy things from the beginning. You know what I mean? Let's get a good start. Let's not let the ego infiltrate just yet, okay? Because the ego is just going to tell you all the negative things about it, all of it. You should be fearful of change because it's not what you're used to. The ego is so silly. When you really observe the ego, it's like a 2-year-old child. It really is. Anyway, as far as the people in your life, I I think they're going to be a little bit closed off, a little combative, a little confrontational with you. That's okay. Don't get involved in their shenanigans. They've got a lot of stress, and I think a lot of them are just trying to minimize their stress and their anger by putting it onto you. And that's not fair, and you don't deserve that. So just spend some more time alone, because you need to self-heal this month. So look at that as an opportunity to heal on your own. And the lesson is, yeah, you got to heal on your own. Okay, you can't avoid it forever. You have to make that decision to take responsibility for your life. You have to realize that you are creating every single circumstance in your life through your subconscious, through your unconscious mind, through your emotions, and it's up to you to heal if you want to. It's up to you completely. So don't look without, look within. All right, before we go, we asked the Earth Magic Oracle what message it had for Leo sun signs this April, and we have Shaman, Ancient Healing Wisdom. Oh my goodness, this card is perfect. It explains everything that I'm saying. In Native American tribes and really indigenous people around the world, they would have a shaman, and he would be the village healer. And you would go to the shaman, and he wouldn't, like modern day doctors, give you a pill and say, okay, this is going to fix you, or I'll do surgery, that'll fix you. The shaman would help you to journey within. And that is how you truly heal. That is how you fix the self. Yes, there's outside help. The shaman will help you. But the shaman is only going to direct you inward to yourself. He's going to create a safe space for you to go inward. And that is what you need to do this month, is to go inward as much as possible to heal from whatever happened in March. Okay? I don't know what happened in March, but it didn't seem nice. So that's going to be the theme of April here is healing. You're going to be doing a great job. The 10 of Cups is just showing me that emotionally you're doing okay this month. But let's not mask our inner demons by just projecting happiness. They're still down there. Whatever caused March is still within you, and we need to get rid of that so it doesn't reoccur. Got it? All right. All right, Leo friends, that is the reading for April. I hope you guys got something out of that. Remember, this is a general overall reading. Not everything applies to everyone, but if you want a specific reading where I tap into your energies, then head on over to my website, lightofriga.com. That's going to be the place for you to look at daily readings, free ones. Book a personal reading with me. Look at crystals. It's a fun place, so go check that out. We can use a variety of different spreads to get to the bottom of any healing issues that you need to do, and it seems like you need to do some this month, Leo. So I'd appreciate if you go check that out, lightofriga.com. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. It lets me know you did. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or just want to talk about this reading, put those in the comment section below. I'd love to hear how these readings affected you. And if you really enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all the videos that I release. I just hit 1,000 subscribers, and I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. I want to thank all of you for participating on this channel, for joining me, for healing, for liking, sharing, subscribing, putting your thoughts in the comment section. I really do appreciate all the support that you've given me, and I'm very happy to reach 1,000 subscribers. So on to 2,000, and thank you very much, Leo friends. I really do appreciate your support. All right, Leos, it's a month of healing, but it's a happy month, but let's not get over excited, because there is some healing that needs to occur. Okay, so I wish you a great month, Leo friends. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace.